on agreeing. You say, well, I'm sorry that you experienced that or you've been through that, but I haven't. So I'm not going to just alter my whole attitude because that's what you've been. Like, no, I'm not changing. Like, it is,
I
I'm not
got
going to do
empathy, but I
that.
don't got sympathy.
Yeah, like, I feel for you. Like, yeah, but now you want me to really put myself in your
Be
shoes when I
mad.
wasn't there. Like, and
And
you
then they say they're
mad.
not grouping nobody. They'll say white people is inherently racist, but then they're like, no, we're not talking about individuals. We talking about the system. Well, say the system is inherently racist.
And that's,
Don't
and,
pit individuals as inherently
And
racist.
that's what gets them mad because when you deconstruct their sentences or their words and be like, "What are you looking to say?" Well, why are you saying? And then they want to kick you out the box or they want to block you. Okay, live the way your
Oh
mindset
my
is, but
God.
it's
No,
not
because that
good.
literally happened to me yesterday. I was in a live and I was
And then they try to
deconstructing
report you too.
definitions. Yeah. And this girl followed me to a whole nother live and she was like, oh, it's that girl Gigi. She's she's a half breed. She's a bear skin, whatever, because I'm mixed. And she literally made them block me out the live. And I
That
was
is
like,
so
you
wrong.
gotta be kidding
Like
me.
what? Okay, what do y'all do when like? All right, for me, my mom is black, my dad is black, so I can say, all right, when somebody asks my race, I'd be like, I'm black. But what is somebody supposed to do when they not black or they not white and they not this and they not that? How y'all gonna tell them they can't say what they are? They don't. It's not black and white for them.
And
That's
it's so stupid when they say biracial is not a race. And it's
That
like,
is
what the
Or
literally
they
fuck
be
is
like,
me.
you gotta pick
I
which
don't
one you
look
look like.
black.
If you
I
look
don't
white,
look
that's what
white.
you
I
are. If
don't
you
look
look
But you
black,
want to
then
tan.
know
that's what you are.
why? You want
Phenotype.
to know
What?
why? And they do
Okay.
that because they want you to give an answer so then they can get their point across. But like you're saying, some people don't know. They don't know.
Okay. Good.
it's like, and when they have
Um,
look, when they have Latina people, when they have Latino people, Latino people, and all these other ethnicity people come up there, they're like, oh, that's not a race. It's like, okay, if you know it's not a race, just ask for what's your ethnic background or your race. Just ask for
Right.
that instead of just saying your race. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Because
the crazy part
well,
is they will lump, well, I'm actually Latina. They will lump like strictly white Latinas as solely white people. As in if they saw them on the street, they don't look no girl, like be for real. They do not look white. Let's be so for real. If you
And
looked at a group of Mexicans, they do not look white. If you
right.
look at a group of any other type of Hispanics, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, we
well,
are mixed with all different types of things. Indigenous, black, we're
can
mixed
I
with
jump
literally
into this real quick?
everything.
Can I jump into this real quick? Good morning, host and beautiful people on the panel. I've been like just sitting in the chat room for probably about 45 minutes, and I've heard a lot of ridiculous things, but I also heard a lot of senseless things. I'm 53, and I hear about people saying that they travel. I've been in 26 countries in all 50 of these United States. Everybody is different, and everybody perceives and receives information differently. These are some very, very, very hard conversations to have, which is why we need to have more of them. But the only way we're going to be able to obtain the level of what we're trying to reach is people have to listen to understand. You can't listen to just respond. Some of these conversations are going to trigger people. We have to understand that. And some of your responses are going to trigger people. We have to understand that. Not everybody is going to always be on the same page, but I promise you, if we just decide to stop over talking and overthinking and listening to, these street prophets and things of that nature, then I
Do
promise
y'all
you,
say that in the pro black lives? Do y'all go to Ebb Live? Well, let me not say their names because they'll get stuff shut down. But do y'all go to their lives and like tell them what to do and tell them they need to stop shutting people down and they need to stop talking over people and they need to stop being mean to people and they need to stop calling black people coons and this, that, and the third?
I do it every chance I get.
I try to
Okay,
do it, but then they
okay.
block me and kick me out. So
Okay,
Because
I'm because Dippy just came and did the same thing, and they be on here all day, all night, and our lives always get shut down, and theirs be running all day.
well,
because
see,
it's all a system. It's all a system.
it's unity in a
Cult.
power. It's
It's
I'm
a
not
unity.
here.
cult.
Wait, let him finish talking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut y'all off.
It's
I didn't mean to
unity
do. Go
in the
ahead.
power of a voice. And when you become a threat, people get threatened. And that's why they come to your lives and try to shut you down, because the things that you talk about are things that actually matter, which are what real platforms are meant to be. So when you start speaking on things that actually start to matter and have substance and make sense, a lot of people fear that. So yeah, they're going to come and try to shut you down because, again, negativity They love that, so they want to keep that going so you can still have that divisive union that they have. And yeah, they'll say some things that trigger you because they go to your lives and they troll. So they
I
listen to
think
what you're saying and what you're talking about to see what actually touch your buttons. Then they come into your life and do that. Then you shoot off because that's what we do. We're emotional people at times. All of us are, men and women, and that's what they do. So I would say this to you young people and all you other people that's listening. Stick to your guns and do your thing because again, we will only be able to progress as a people once we start to understand.
so I gotta step down. I gotta go to work. I'm glad that I joined this live white warrior. I'm gonna follow you. All you guys keep on. This is a message. Just be like love and don't do hate. Like stop judging by like the color. Just do like really the mindset. Like and like he stated, like we like to get so offended when somebody got a response and then it's just that trigger, like they say that word and you're not liking it. It's okay to feel uncomfortable sometimes. Sometimes when you're uncomfortable, it's something that you don't know. And maybe you need to, take that in and say, okay, let me look at this in a bigger picture. So that's why, again, I'm more open minded. I don't go by one side to the other side. I listen to both sides and then we can come together. That's how you can come to a discussion. But if it's always one sided, I can't really have a discussion with you because you're on that one sided. You're not really, you haven't opened your horizons. You had like they say, even when we had to travel back then, they thought the world was flat, right? But then they start to explore more. They even though they were uncomfortable and they had fears, they still explored. So that's why, some people need to open that horizon, get on that boat, listen to the person. Don't just pick and choose what you're listening to, even when they talk to you. Don't dissect or you saying, oh, I heard this conversation before, so I know what to say. No, you might get more information that you never, got from the last conversation because you were so quick to input. So I gotta go to work. Some of you people might say they like to get, offensive remarks a little bit, and that's okay. It don't hurt me. It don't harm me because I'm a loving individual and I'm open-minded and I'm very educated. So yeah. And don't let nobody judge you. If you know who you are, you know who you are. Okay.
Exactly. Thank you for coming up
I
here.
love. I hope you have a good day.
You all too.
Enjoy
Okay.
yourself.
Bye.
Wait,
Bye.
Nuggets, if anybody is over here, she don't want to come over here because she can't mute the mic and drop people like she does over there and gaslight them. So she's going to watch from her page. For all her followers are going to pay her to watch us over here because she won't have a real conversation. She's going to stay over there because she can't control the narrative over here.
Yuck. That person is like an actual racist. Anyways, how are you, Just Cam? Or I'm sorry, EK. How are you too? Sorry.
I'm good, thanks. Just enjoying the live. I think I'm probably the oldest person on the live. I'm 60 years old, so I've experienced a lot in this country. And I can't stand it when people just paint a whole race of people with one broad brush. When they say all Caucasian people are innately racist, I've actually stopped listening to people like that. And I'm a Black American, just to let it be known. I don't, because I find all different types of people can have negative attitudes, and color is just that. When I look at people, I put this up as one on my post, and then I'll be quick and land it. I don't judge people by their color. The color of the skin means to me about as much as the color of their eyes or their shoe size. It doesn't determine anything about the person other than the fact that they were born with more melanin or less melanin. So I think if we as a people and as a country did that more often, be a much better place. And I can tell you from experience, this is the least racist country that I've ever visited. I've traveled to Africa. My dad's Nigerian. I've been in Europe. I've been in London. I've been in Bonn, Germany. I've been all over the world. And I mean, name another country where a 13% of the minority can have a leader like we had in a Barack Obama, or a black woman or a woman of color as the vice president. It doesn't happen. So all this that America is a racist country, cut it out. There are plenty of racists here, but the country as a whole is not a racist. And I'll land my plane on that.
Okay, just so you guys know, I don't care. These people are stealing my background, right? And they're using it as their own. However, when you think about it, they're shaking in their boots. Y'all shaking, okay? Because it's clear that you guys are wrong. Your message is wrong. Your hate is wrong. And it's being addressed finally by somebody that doesn't give a shit about your opinions of me. I don't care. I will continuously keep my lives going and going and going until the hate stops. Yeah.
Is Nugget the white lesbian, right? She's the white lesbian, right?
Yes.
But are they
Oh,
still in the background as
she
like a
blocked me
troll?
too, though. She blocked me too. I'm like, what?
Wait, who are they still in the background as like a
Has
troll?
my
Hey, why
background.
you call her that slur though?
It's
Who?
not a slur.
You.
It's not
Kidding
a
me?
slur. That's what she
I just
is.
screenshot it. He just called her the S slur, lying ass nigga.
Wait, what is
Or
the S word?
Go look at his comment.
who?
I said a stud. What's,
See,
that's
homophobic
not a
ass nigga.
slur.
That
It
Wait,
is
is
not
a
a
Nigga,
slur.
what?
that ain't no
That
slur. What
is
the
a
fuck is
slur.
you
You
talking about? That's
coon
what she
ass
is,
nigga.
nigga.
That's a
Hold
damn
on,
hoe
That's what
ass
she
fucking
is,
slur,
bro.
hold
nigga.
on,
that's
hold
not a
on.
That's
So
what
I'm
let
slur.
trying
she
to
me
is,
gas
nigga.
you.
hold on.
I didn't
Let
want
me
to say
clear
the D
something up
word. That's
real
what she
quick.
is.
A
Stop
stud is a black
trying to
lesbian.
get me bananaed. So let's.
Like, come on.
Are
That's
we
not even
for
a slur. What is that?
that is
That's what
literally
I
just
didn't.
a descriptor for gay lesbians that are
That's what
black.
I'm saying.
What?
I didn't want to say the D word, the DYKE. I didn't want to say that.
Yeah,
That's why I
that's
said
a
stud.
slur. The other one is called it's a stud is a literally just a descriptor word that gay people
Exactly.
use all the time. What are we
Exactly. What
talking
the fuck? Niggas be
Anyway,
they
this has
tripping.
nothing to do with
Nonsense.
LGBT community at all. So don't bring that shit up in here.
Wait, Lola, they say you blocked Nugget, so she can't come up over here. Can we unblock her here?
Who?
Can I?
Wait,
Block
I need to
Nugget.
clear something up real quick, if you don't mind.
Nuggets.
And I will mute because I want to hear this dialogue. I will mute.
So I was looking it up. Florida cracker is not the same as just the southern term cracker. Okay, there it's a whole different thing. So what I thought was cracker just in southern was actually it's local to Florida. We have restaurants named after it and shit like that. Like for real, like it's a whole different thing.
Also, I'm not scared. The reason why I'm blocking people is because people are saying they're going to get paid to mass report me. You're not. Stop it. Stop it. Don't lie on me. You're mass
But they
report.
don't. It's like this. They don't care about their followers. They just want money. That's all. They don't care about their damn followers.
Literally.
They
I
want
actually want.
money.
And their lives go all day. And when we have a refreshing live, we got to get cut and be forced to listen to all these hateful people all day because they got so many followers and fans that know how to mod and and D-ride and all that for them.
That's right. They be having their whole cash app on their live. Like that's how you know they don't care. They do these lives for money. They don't really care about these people for real.
Yeah, I want to say this. I find it very hilarious. I have now been called anti black because I'm anti hate. I have never been on this app being racist. When I stopped kissing people's ass, since they're listening, and I'm glad they're listening to what I'm saying because I need for them to hear me. The only time people came for me is when I stopped kissing ass. When you get on this app and you kiss ass to join the club, then you are accepted. And even then, you are not even accepted. So whenever I stopped kissing ass of people on here, that's when I was immediately called, and that's when you're immediately called anti-black. Make that shit make sense. I'm anti-hate. I don't care what you look like, whether you are white, black,